So today we're back with the DriveCSX, and folks, we're going to be jumping into this game and doing a little bit more of an in-depth review of it, and I'm going to give you my thoughts. Plus, I'm actually playing with a controller this time, so we're going to try to beat some challenges, crash some cars, and we're ready to jump right in. All right, so we're back here in DriveX, or I should say DriveCSX, because the dev has changed the name of the game. So I did want to give this game one more look here. I missed quite a few things when we first covered it. Like, when I covered it for like 15 minutes. One of the things that I missed being rain. Now, the rain physics for mobile don't actually look that bad. I do quite like the water running off the car here. But yeah, another thing I wanted to try out, and I feel like this is one of the reasons I didn't give the game a fair shake, was I was using touch controls last time I played with it. I want to use a controller. So I've currently got my Xbox One remote hooked up to my Android tablet, and I want to see how the actual driving physics are, because you can't really get a good representation of that while driving in touch controls because it's just so finicky. Now, I must say I was quite kind to the game when we played it last time, just because it's something I really haven't seen. I'm so used to all the other BeamNG inspired games that are, for the most part, really terrible. But this game does have quite a few things actually going for it. Soft body physics being one. Now, as we crash my police car straight into a wall, we're gonna do this slow-mo, that way we really just absorb it here. And oh my goodness. Yeah, it still kind of blows my mind. Like, for mobile, it's not bad. Also, the engine just totally went through the firewall and it's setting in the console between the driver and the passenger there. So yeah, there has been a hot fix. I know there were some issues with ads on Android and the way you unlock the cars. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and say I did spend the money for premium. That way I could just easily get in and out of all the cars here. And yeah, there's more that I want to try. Like, I legitimately want to try some of the off-roading. There's events that we haven't got to do. And yeah, a big chunk of that was just like, hey, I want to play this with a remote to see if it actually feels decent. And handling wise, what I felt so far, it feels like almost every car is on ice right now. And somebody's probably gonna be like, well, Camodo, it's probably the rain. Hold on real quick. By the way, you can adjust the weather here, which this is actually pretty neat to see, especially with the puddles on the road. We're gonna go all the way to dry here, just in case somebody's gonna be like, oh, Camodo, it's because it's wet. That's why the car handling's like that. So yeah, I want to complete an actual event here. So we're gonna do a rally stage here in what, of course, looks like a Ford Bronco. So yeah, here we go. Wait, am I actually gonna get like a co-driver here? I mean, I should have probably done this with like the Ford Focus, but also I can't get over the fact that you hear just a giant turbo noise. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they got a turbo in this freaking thing. Yeah, the driving is, even with the remote, it's questionable. Like, it just feels like the back end or the tires are not connected at all, which I know somebody's gonna be like, well, that was embarrassing. Yeah, somebody's gonna be like, well, Camodo, it's a mobile game. Of course it's not gonna feel great, but you'd be surprised. That's one thing the dev really does need to work on, is the car handling before we add more fun features. Now, of course, I had a lot of people in the episode that I played this game, and they were like, it was like 50-50. A lot of people were like, well, this is a Beam ripoff, and a lot of people were just defending it, saying it's a Beam-inspired game, which I think you can be both. Like, I mean, it's clear as day there is inspiration from Beam, from the menus, from the... Do I just shoot across the water here? Okay. Oh, it actually shows you how deep the water is there. That's kind of neat. But yeah, I think you can be a Beam-inspired game. Now, as far as where, like, all these models and stuff are coming from, I don't know much about the dev. I don't know where they're getting them. But they look decent, at least for mobile. And other really kind of impressive things, like when you're driving in the dirt here, you actually have dirt accumulate on the car, which is pretty cool. It doesn't seem to be dynamic or anything. It's just kind of appears like a decal. And then, yep, here we go, over the finish. That was probably a terrible time. Is there a leaderboard? Can I see how bad I did there? Nope, there was no leaderboard. It just quit. So here's one of my biggest things here. So I felt the way the Bronco handles, which it handles honestly really nimble for some reason, even though it's probably a really heavy car. If I were to switch here to a purpose-built rally car, which they, of course, have the Ford Focus, the Gymkhana inspired car here. Do I actually notice a difference in the handling? And I know this is probably being nitpicky for some people. Like, Camodo, it doesn't matter about the handling. Well, it kind of does. Also, I have no clue why the doors opened up there. Because when I'm driving a game, like, of course, yeah, the crashing's fun, but I want to be able to actually drive the game. And you know what? I'm actually noticing a difference here. On asphalt, it still is really finicky. I feel like there's a weird dead zone setting, which I need to go into the controls and maybe I can adjust it. Because like there needs to be something here, because like it's a flick of the it's a flick of the controller left and right, and I feel like my doors are just waving at everybody. But I will say it does feel like the car handles a bit different. This one for some reason doesn't feel as fast. Now as far as other events, I've only seen rally events, like little checkpoints. I hope the dev adds more. It would be nice to see if we can get like maybe one AI car in, just to see maybe like a police chases or something. All right, we gotta smash this thing real quick. And okay. Yeah, I still get occasional freezing when we crash. And by the way, my tablet is it's super strong. Now, as far as my graphical settings, I do have it set on, I go between ultra and high. So the game actually, for mobile, looks actually great. Okay, let's reset our car. We want to try something else. Do we dare even try like a supercar here in the desert? I don't think it's gonna really make a difference. You know what? We gotta spawn in what is totally not an F40 here. Let's go ahead and, so yeah, F40, and then if you're playing BeamNG, kind of like the bull-eyed look here. So am I gonna, okay, hold on. The power, and that's the thing I think that makes the difference between the handling of the cars is the way the power is applied. Like, of course, this car is gonna be super fast, so it makes the handling even more unpredictable. We probably should like grab maybe the slowest car in the game and test it out. Let's get to the highway. I want to get to asphalt here and see if we've got decent speed in this thing. And that's the thing, like, you actually kind of get used to it after a while. Is the handling good? No, not really. I mean, I feel like it can be a lot better for controllers, and maybe the dev's going to work on the controller support. Like, I'm rooting for the dev to continue to make the game good. Oh my goodness, this is, I'm going really fast. Oh, wait, did I hit something? You know, okay, and we're going to die here. What the heck? Of course, you can pull up a node graph here. I guess this will kind of show you. Actually, I think you can pull nodes, can't you? I think there is a way to do it. I'm not really 100% aware of that. Hold on, let me go to X-ray mode. X-ray mode is actually pretty cool. I like the breakdown where you can see the engine components, suspension, and then as you're driving, you can see them somewhat working. They're giving, I think it'd be a little bit better in like a big off-roader, but I always thought that was a pretty neat aspect. But yeah, today I really wanted to dive into the game a bit deeper before I could sit there and say like, hey, go buy the premium. I mean, you can go try it out right now, and it is free. You might have to sub to the dev's channel, and which I guess that's a little bit weird, but I guess it's a way for them to be able to like say, hey, there's an update here, show you guys new trailers and maybe new features. Also, another thing that I noticed is a nice little touch, brake glow. So let me slam on the brakes here. Yeah, it's just kind of a neat thing to see. So somebody was telling me that there is a mine shaft. I don't know where it is in the game, and apparently it's haunted or it plays weird noises. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so I mean the layout's not 100% a rip or inspired by Utah and Beam, but parts are. So say for instance here, this is clearly like the big bridge on the Utah map. So in theory, the mine shaft would be up here, which I'm probably taking the wrong car for it. Also, we totally have to go complete some scenarios. I still want to try the Wipeout one with the remote to see if it's like possible. Okay, so that's just straight up a tunnel. I guess that goes to the top. Where's that mine shaft at? Let me try to get some speed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm going a little too fast. Oh geez. Yeah, that's where the little bit of the unpredictable handling kind of kicks in. Let me go see if I can find like a different sort of control scheme here. Also, still, this gets on my nerves. This survival chance. Oh my BeamNG shorts. Actually, I think I see these survival chance videos everywhere now. I think I was scrolling through Instagram the other day and it was just like survival chance. And I was like, oh, they've made their way over here. I'm not saying I'm the perfect content creator when it comes to BeamNG, but we still don't have Lightning McQueen going down the Crash Hard Mountain. Okay, I've swapped it over to wheel control. You know, I don't think it really matters. So the wheel controls, there's actually some more control schemes here. Like, I'm touching this screen to turn the tires. Actually, that's probably more accurate than using the controller. So whenever I lock the controller left, it's pretty instant. Okay, oh my goodness. Oh, I was able to light the tires up there. Okay, I feel like we need to check out another vehicle here. You know, I talked about doing a lower powered vehicle. Well, this looks like a smart car. Okay, let's see. Smart car. Oh, yeah, I can handle this one. Yeah, it's super finicky. If I can find some like ways to adjust this sensitivity as far as the controller, I think this actually wouldn't be that bad. I feel like this is too fast for a smart car. Has anybody ever driven a smart car, like in my audience down below? Like how fast these things go? Okay, we're coming up to, there's another rally over here. Hold on, let's go further up the mountain, see if we can find maybe the mine shaft that I was looking for earlier. Nope, I still don't freaking see it. By the way, I'm not hating on the game at all. Like, this is good for, you know, being able to do something on your phone or your tablet. But I do really like BeamNG, like the actual PC game. So sometimes I might sound like almost like offended, like, oh my goodness, they ripped this from BeamNG, or there's too much inspiration. But just know it's in good faith. So this thing is really not meant for off-roading. Oh my goodness, it's just straight up bouncing. Yeah, I don't know where the mine shaft is. If somebody knows, down in the comment section below. I'm kind of looking at the mini map up there. Like, it might be buried off somewhere over here. But there's other things that I want to check out and go back over here with a remote. So yeah, here's the main menu once again. There hasn't been anything else added. It just seems to be like some bug fixes. Like, there's still going to be a New York and a Michigan map eventually. But this Wipeout course bugged me last time. Because of the way the driving controls were, I could not like get through any of this. And yeah, I really kind of want to just see if we can maybe get through this course. I think it's all gonna be luck based. Okay, gun it. Oh, oh my goodness. I don't know why that's not colliding. You know, maybe the controller isn't going to make a difference here. All right, here we go. Oh, I mean, oh my goodness, I just got punted. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. All right. Wait, why did the survival chance pop back up? I didn't turn that back on. Is that on by default for, oh, it might be for Wipeout. Ah, slow it, slow it. Where did I get damage from? What did I hit? Yeah, soft body physics are not perfect on this game. I mean, it's gonna be so hard. And like I said, we're looking up and comparing this to BeamNG Drive. Like, it's gonna be just freaking tough in order to replicate that. So for what they've done here, I mean, this is way better than any other mobile game. Except for, I take that back. There's a couple others that we played that you guys suggested had really good soft body physics too. I just think the main thing about this game is the whole fact that it looks like BeamNG Drive, especially with the menus and stuff, and all those tires are coming down at us. Okay, wait, I think we've almost completed this course. Wait, how do we do this one? Dude, you gotta be going quick and you gotta have perfect timing. Can I swap cars mid-run? Okay. I don't even know if I can time this. Son of a, no! Just let me go! Let me go! It destroyed the engine! Son, really? I'm pretty sure that's the finish right ahead of me. Can I get an F in the chat? I thought I was finally gonna complete this. Dude, you gotta be going lightning quick. You won't let me swap cars midway, will it? Say I wanted to swap to this Ferrari over here, this 458. Oh, it does let you do that. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're gonna back it up, and then we are gonna go forward here. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. Yes, no! I'm just gonna continuously get, oh, it finally reset me. No. No, what is the fastest car? I mean, in theory, it would be like the Bugatti, right? Hold on, what about the R8 here? Is the R8 any bit faster? Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. That looks like one of the mesh slap crashes that you see and you get those really, really cheap in real life car mods. By the way, yes, I was guilty of playing with those at one point. Yeah, I didn't really quite, oh my goodness, quite comprehend like what was going on and how bad it truly is. And it's not even that, like some people like to play with the in real life car mods, but it's just all the fact that how some of those things are obtained. It's a really, really split thing in the community. I mean, you'll still occasionally see me play with them on like a random BeamNG server. I'm like, oh my goodness, they've got a mesh slap mod. Okay, no. Wow, you gotta be kidding. Is there any electric cars in the game? Ooh. Well, that's kind of weird. Okay. Okay, we're looking for electric cars. You know, the car variety is really nice. It's just kind of like, where did these come from? Are these assets, or did the dev actually design these? I mean, the dev designed these. I mean, bravo. I mean, they look pretty good. What's this Toro here? Okay, let's see. Oh, it is electric. Okay. So, oh, yep, sounds like batteries. No, oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Something looks off about this car mod. Yeah, there's some things that are not quite, maybe this is like a in progress like car. This one definitely doesn't look as good as the other ones, but its acceleration's super nice. I'm never gonna complete this, am I? Okay, come on, baby. Is there a, it's once again super unstable. You have to go really fast through there. I give up. Let's go to grid map. You know what? I want to see what the puddles look like on here, so let's go. Oh, so it looks like there's a clip recorder at the top. That's pretty neat to see that built in. No puddles here, but we are in full like storm mode. Looks like the apocalypse is happening with the clouds up there. Yeah, that rain effect really is kind of nice. Like, it's not dynamic or anything. Like, when you take off, it doesn't like go back. But, well, you know, it kind of looks like it goes back on the window. And like, I don't know if it's just the way the motion looks, but like the actual like metal on the car, it like goes straight down. I do like the little droplets on the tires and stuff. Honestly, pretty impressive looking there. Okay, let's go with probably one of my least favorite vehicles of all time, the G-Wagon, or I like to call the status symbol. There's nothing impressive. I mean, I think the G-Wagon's actually gotten a little bit better as of recent. It was probably like a 5-year-old one. I watched a review on one. I was like, what are people paying this much money for? Okay, the G-Wagon in theory should be able to like do some mudding, right? Okay, here we go. Oh. Okay, I still do like that they have this section here. Like, I'd like to see this implemented in other maps. Like, I'd like to see like a legit like off-road map where it's more crawling and like mud based, because honestly the whole fact that it's got some sort of deformation as far as the mud, that's pretty cool. And that's the thing I once again want to say, like, I'm not bashing the game. Like, this is cool that this exists, and the whole fact that, you know, say like people that don't have high-end PCs and can't play BeamNG can at least get, I mean, a little bit of a taste. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if BeamNG somehow made a mobile game, but I think their focus, of course, and it should be, is on the PC version and making it as awesome as they have, which, I mean, still hands down favorite game ever. And I'm not just saying that because it gets me views on YouTube. Like, I play the game in my free time. Like, I was playing the career mode that we did the other day. Like, I started a new one just so I could do it by myself. And oh my goodness, I didn't realize there was nothing on the other end of this. Okay, explain to me with how soft the cars are, how the G-Wagon's roof didn't collapse there. Does this thing have a built-in roll cage or something? That was strange looking. Okay, let's check out another vehicle here. You got some trucks, you got some like drift. This totally looks like I think it's the BX. Let's see this thing. I'm not gonna lie, even the paint job looks really close to the drift one. I could be seeing things. Yeah, the thing is, this one doesn't, I mean, this one's physics feels pretty much the same. I do hope the dev can like, can I get it to slide? Yeah, even with countering it, like, it's weird because it like has no grip in a straight line. You could throw it sideways and then all of a sudden the car gets grip. But if we could somehow find a way to get like different like grip properties to different cars and like handling models, like that would help a tremendous amount. Also, we are booking it over the water. Oh my goodness. We died. Water physics, I think. Is there water physics over here? Hold on. I'm curious, like, where did that part go? Yeah, the icons, they'll appear when you get kind of close to them. I don't know where water physics are. Hold on, let's hit this at, like, Mach speed. Here we go, and, oh, that was somewhat impressive. Oh, man, the bottom of that is freaking out. Hold on, what was my chance of survival? Hey, at least that's accurate now. Okay, what else do I want to grab here? You know, I kind of like the way the Supra looks. I believe we checked this one. Actually, I think when I went back and played... Oh. Can I get a reset there? There we go. Yeah, this model's actually fairly nice. Hold on, let's open the parts here. Does the trunk open? I don't think you can open the trunk on this one. You can open the doors. What's the interior look like? Okay, it looks somewhat like a Supra interior. I think that's why there's no first-person camera. Oh, here we go. We can at least open the hood on this one. Oh, the hood opens up right. My goodness, that is a gigantic engine cover. So yeah, if you guys want to see me cover this more when like new updates come out, I'll gladly do it. But like I said, I felt like I should go back because I still have a lot of people like spamming like, oh, there's been updates. You should go back and play this again. And honestly, the thing that was holding it back for me the most was the handling and having to do it with the touch controls. But now that I can do it with the remote, it's not bad. It's not great. It definitely needs a little bit of work. I'm going to go see if I can do some adjustments too. But as far as if I were to like rate this for a mobile game, I mean, it's probably like a solid 6. Now, if this was a PC game and just like a ripoff of Beam, this would be like a 2. But the whole fact that this is doing this on phones and tablets is impressive, and I do hope the dev continues to update this and support it, because it's a nice little time killer when I'm at the airport.